well, here's the deal. We have this elevator queue. You got to open up the elevator, and then they go to the tubes, and they got to rush up there. And then Schwaz has got to go out the secret door. So I need you plus like 2 people. And he goes, no. And I go, well, what do you mean? He's like, I'll do it. And I go, no, you don't understand. There's only like 2 lines. And he's like, no, I got it. And I'm like, okay, Tom, I got it. So sure enough, he runs behind the elevator. Here comes Coop to run out the elevator. He does the elevator, and I see him flies by me, runs over to the secret door. Here goes Michael Cohen to the secret door. I see the secret door open. And then a blur goes by me again. Goes up to the tubes. All of a sudden, here comes the air up the tubes. And I'm like, okay, you got the job. All 3 of them. All at once. But then a funny thing happened on the way to the forum. See, after run-throughs, we have kids come on after our last run-throughs. And then the kids after the run-through would come into the set and they'd start poking the elevator door. They were like, they'd go up the tubes and go, up the tube! And Tommy kind of keyed in on this. So the kids would walk up to the elevator and they'd hit the elevator door, and out of the corner of my eye I'd see Tommy on the elevator, and he'd open the elevator. And the kids were like, oh my God, this stuff works! And then they'd go up to the tube, and they'd go okay, up the tube! And then Tommy grabbed the air thing and he hit the air. And the air would fly to the kids, and these kids would just freak out. And for all these seasons, I'd watch Tommy do this after every run-through, and the joy that you gave all of these children that would come to our run-throughs, not only to meet the cast and see it, but to actually experience the set. It's one thing to watch the show and do it that way, but these kids all went home and they told all their friends, I hit the man cave elevator door and it opened. I went to the tubes and I said, up the tubes, and guess what? I flew up the tubes, the air hit me. So, Mike, man...
Mike, I think maybe what you didn't see was that afterwards, he would take $10 from each kid.
Yeah, and that's how he moved to Idaho. That's how it happened. That's how the shop was built. That's all of it. So anyway, this man is special to all of us, and the fact that he came back here and he used the word to come see his Henry Danger family. Not to come see his friends, not to come see, he used the word family. And here we all are, the family of Henry Danger, here with Tom Rosada. Here's the Tom Rosada. Tommy! Salute, young man, salute. And may you come back maybe Monday morning. Can you give us just a quick elevator cue or just a quick up the tubes?
We don't have an elevator in this episode.
That's okay.
I told
Clark over there and do it.
I told Clark a month ago, I said, hey, I'm coming down to get my truck. I was going to swing by. I was going to try and make the run through. I said, hey, if there's an elevator queue, can I? So I think there might be one in this episode. And then I get a script and it's like,
it's the one episode with no man cave. Well, it's like not in the man cave.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just to prove.
Oh, yeah.
It's my fault.
Yeah. Well, that would be
he insisted there was a man cave every episode.
Well, and just to prove, I mean, the family. I mean, it is.
Come stand up here. I'm going to sit down. You stand up. You
like, I don't know what it was. 4 months ago or whatever. I'm at home, and all of a sudden, email and Henry Danger episode. I'm like, what? And it's the script for the first episode coming back on season 5. I'm like, oh crap. So I email back, and I said, I don't know if you're in the loop, but I'm not on the show anymore. I said, now granted, I really loved getting this script because it, I'm not back because I didn't want to not be back. And so I get an email back saying, well, I talked to Chris, and Chris said if it really means that much that he'd love to keep sending me the scripts, and I thought that was really cool. And that's the family, And Clark's called me a couple of times. Hey Tom, what was the chemical, the mixture for the? And I'm really sorry. I said, are you kidding? Call me all you want. I mean, it's like I've done this for almost 25 years. I've been all over the world. I've worked for, Costner and Hanks and Bullock. I've worked for big, and this show I miss the most. I've been here 4 years. I mean, when we're on features, I'm gone for 6-9 months at a time. We're all over the place, and a lot of times it's the same core kind of guys. I work for maybe 5 coordinators, and we try to get the same guys, and so I know a lot. I've made some really great friends, but this is my family. I mean, when when I had finished RoboCop, I tore my shoulder, so I was off work for a year. I was healing from that, and I get a phone call. Hey, you know, I've got this show down in LA. You know, I'd really love you to come. I was like, well, you know, I'm still healing. I'm not supposed to do any heavy lifting, and you know, my shoulder. So I want you to be the buyer. Just be the buyer. And it's like, well, you know, and then I don't have a place to stay because when I'm on location, I get lodging and per diem, rent a car and all that. When I go to LA, I'm just a regular guy, and so I have to find a place to stay. And so I got an extra room. It's like, okay, fine. So I come down here, stayed with him, and you know, I just fell in love. We have the most. I've worked with a lot of kids, and we have the most respectful and the most professional kids on any show I've ever worked with. And I'm just talking about Cooper. But no, I mean, it's tough. There's a lot going on, and most all the kids. I mean, you know, I saw the demo that I guess Jason and Sean did, the little restaurant scene or whatever, when you guys first met, and I so it's not like they're, you know, these gigantic big name stars. Dan has a great eye. He's picked some great kids, and it's been such a pleasure to show up on set and work with these kids and watch them grow up into these wonderful young adults that they are. I mean, to look at Ella, you know, everybody thinks you're this raving monster, you know. I mean, you're the sweetest thing. I remember, like, first season, you know, something happened. She came running up to me, gave me a big hug, and all of a sudden I just like turned white. And I hunted down Rebecca, and I'm like, you know, Ella just came up to me. Oh, Tom, cut it out. Don't worry about it. We know, you know, you're fine, because you know we live in that world now. And then this one here, we should do a picture book of just her face, her looks. Riel has a look for every single circumstance. Great. I mean, she can, you know, and then to see the transformation of Sean, you know, from the silly little pudgy. I really still think you guys, you did blow it in the episode. No, I'm sorry. Hey, it's not like you can fire me now, but we did an episode where Ella sold the Playhouse.
Oh yeah.
Out from underneath of everybody. And then the very next episode, the very next episode, we throw Sean out a window, and he's hanging upside down out the window. And I said, you know, he should look over. He's about to die, but because Sean's just this happy-go-lucky whatever guy, I thought that it would have been so funny if while he's hanging upside down, ready to die, going, hey, where's the Playhouse? You know, because it's no longer in the backyard. But that didn't work out. And then of course Jace. You know, I mean, the stuff I see your parents post about the stuff you're doing behind the scenes when we're off, and you know the late night stuff and all the things you're doing to help other people, and I mean you're an amazing young man. And then of course the other kid, the other big kid. But I took a picture first season before the green room was changed. There's a picture, and Robin got a hold of it. It ended up on the reel for the wrap party of all the kids. Although I don't think you were with them, Sean, but wow. They're all sitting on. They're all sitting on the couch. I mean, I'm walking by the green room. I hear all this giggling, and I stop and I look back, and they're all laying on the couch. And Cooper's there, and they're all laughing, arms up, and just having a great. Take a picture, and that's when I knew we had the greatest show on TV, because they're so the chemistry and just how their family. I mean, we're a huge family, and then you know Annie and Nana going off. I mean, you guys are. It's great. It's so fresh and refreshing to see in this industry where it's so easy to get sideways. you know, when the parents get along, the kids get along, I mean, we all get along. Well, look at this. I'm just a guy working on a show, and you're not even on the show, and you're like doing this for me. I mean, this is amazing. It just shows what a wonderful person you are, you know, and all of you guys. I mean, the script thing, you know, allowing that, and it's just, it's humbling. It's very, very humbling. I mean, I
Shows what a wonderful person you are.
thank you. It's easy with you guys to be who I am because you make it. You make us want to be that way. You know, how can you not want to do 150% when you've got people that are just constantly, you know, I mean, this is a tough business, you know. I mean, I've done my 7 days, 14-hour days, years on end, and it's such a pleasure to come in every morning and work on this show because the above the line people are just the same as the below the line people, if that's what you want to call us. But it's a great show. It's a great group of people. Everybody's got our back, and you know the creativeness. You know, you get this guy, you know, Harry, but then you got this other kid, you know, that comes in and hey, check this out. You know. I don't know how he's going to make it this year with Toys R Us closed.
Wait a minute, that's where you got your stuff from? Oh, come on.
You know, I mean,
Toys R Us and a can of spray paint.
I mean, it's like, you know, he comes walking into the shop, you know, Monday morning and bags it. He looks like Santa Claus. And plops it on the tables, and then that, and then you know, and we have great directors. I mean, Steve and Adam and all the stuff. It's like I still have the video on my phone, the peanut butter and jelly sandwich thing. The little catapult that we built and that I launched, and you know, Mark Kelly gave me a piece of bread that had a perfect cutout, and everything was great. And I fired the thing, and Tommy, you know, bam, right in the face. And it's 1:30 at night, Friday night. We're all ready to go home, and boom, and we're like, oh, thank goodness, you know. And then David's like, the bite's not big enough. And Mark Kelly, David, it's the exact same piece of bread, but it's not big enough. You know, so now everybody's looking at me like, thanks, Tom. So I quickly, you know, butter up another piece of bread. Butter up another piece of bread and get it loaded up, and okay, take two, okay, and then ka-clunk, splat right in the face, and boom, 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 down, and everybody's like, you know, okay, we're done, we're going home. So everybody's racing out. I'm sitting there cleaning up everything. David walks over and he goes, man, that thing is really neat. I said, well, I'm really sorry I didn't get it for you in one. He goes, well, you actually did. I just wanted to see if it was a lucky shot. And then on top of that, last year while I was in New Orleans working, I was down there on a film. Joyce and Jonathan were down there, you know, because we homeschooled John, and it's Saturday night, Henry Dean show, and it's that episode. And so we're all sitting there watching the episode, and all of a sudden, and they're laughing, and I'm like, son of a gun. And she's like, what? I go, that's the first take. So they didn't use the second take. So, but that's just how playful our show is. But, you know, the stuff that I've got to build, and then having a boss like Clark that trusts me with so much. I mean, it's so funny because, you know, I worked with Clark on Angels and Demons years ago, and then, you know, we got together back again on this, and you know, I always thought that, you know, he didn't this or didn't that, but you know, because he's so dry about it, you know. And but we've had some. Well, he's a magician, so you can never really tell what he's thinking. But no, we've had some really nice talks, and it's been such a pleasure working for you. You know, working for all you guys. But I mean, he's very fair, and he, you know, he trusts his people, and that's what a lot of this is too. You know, even with you, Spot, you know, with all your fun stuff. I do like the little lighting banter we always seem to get into with lights. I'm done. I was told years ago that I would do. I was told years ago that I would do a lot better if I could just do it in 10 words or less. And it was changed. It was changed.
You can't say good morning in 10 words.
It was changed. Well, and it was changed to 5. So, you know, my old boss, Clay, he would just go like this. And it's like, okay. And Joyce just said, Tom, fine. So I'm done. I love all you guys. But thank you, Dan. That was